Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make adult coloring videos here on this channel, and today I have my January finished pages for you guys. I completed 26 pages in the month of January, which is a pretty good number. Actually, that's really good, I think. And majority, I will say, of these pages were related to Disney in some sort of way. I did 15 of the large color by number pages, and I colored some pixel pages as well. So that accounts for 19 out of the 26 pages. So I hope you guys like the Disney, because that has been my like bread and butter recently. It has been my favorite thing to color are the big Disney pages. The pixel pages have been fun too, but I've been really into the big books. As you guys know, that's not really news, but I did a lot of that this month, and I colored a little bit in other books, but nothing crazy, and I am already off track for some of my 5 books to finish for the end of the year. So again, that was more of just like a excuse me, more of like just a fun little goal, not really like I have to do it, obviously, but anyways, yes. Okay, I think that's it for this intro. This has felt kind of long, so let's get right on into it. Okay, so first we have a new coloring book to me and to Sachin Sachdeva. This is Mosaic Art 100 Easy Designs by Sachin Sachdeva. This is the 7x7mm, and I just did the first page in the book. I'm sure this is a book I will just work in order in. I thought it was fun to color. The only thing was that I used alcohol markers on this page because it's a single-sided book, and for really large spaces like the blue of the water, it was very hard to not make it streaky, so I kind of struggled with that a little bit. But otherwise I think it turned out nice. It's a little bit like bleed through a little bit, but again, like, it's all good. It's just all for fun, I guess, at the end of the day. So yeah, I just did this cute little seahorse. I'm excited to keep working in this book. Hopefully I'll pull it back out soon. I don't know, I haven't really been drawn to the book since I did this page, but you never know. Might color in it again soon, but yeah, that is Mosaic Art 100 Easy Designs. And then this is the only other non-Disney color by number book I worked in this month, and it is Stone Mosaic Black Background. This is by the Belba family, and this is another book that is my 5 to finish that I'm already behind on, so shout out to me. But I did this page right here of the cute birds, and this is a book I'm just working in order in. This book, I believe I need to do 2 to 3 a month to finish it by December. I mean, I'm not like that far behind if you really think about it, but in my head it's like, if I get behind 1 month, I'm never gonna catch up. It's such a, not a great mindset, but it's my mindset. So yeah, I did this page right here. I think it turned out nice. I just really wasn't in the mood to be doing these type of pages this month, which is very clear, I feel like, in what my finishes are. I just wasn't in the mood, and that's okay. I am a mood colorist, and I feel like my mood this entire month was Disney, and I kind of have a feeling that might just be my mood for a while now, but yeah, that is Stone Mosaic. On the bright side, we do have 5 books to finish here that I am on track. So far, I say it, it's literally January. Like, we're all good, but this is Disney Tsum Tsum Pickles! Did you guys just hear me almost start to say pickles? Pixels, color by number. And I did 4 pages in this book this month. So let's start out here with our pal Goofy. I did this page, and I believe on majority of these pages I actually used my new set of Ohuhu brush markers. They're water-based. They work really nicely. They're different than the other set that I've had, so now I kind of use them together, but this is a page I did with that set of markers, and I think it turned out really nice. This is a book I'm like really trying to make look like really nice. Like, sometimes I color a little fast and it looks messy. This is a book I'm trying to take my time with because I want the finished product, because I know this is a book I can really see myself finishing by December. This is a book I really want to look really good at the end. So anyways, I did that page. I hope that made sense. I don't know if it did. And then I did this really cute, I believe, Aristocats page. I've never actually seen Aristocats, fun fact, but I'm pretty sure this is Aristocats. So I did this page right here. Again, another really fun one. This book actually has a fair amount of just like the Disney movies rather than, well, okay. That came out really bad because a lot of the books have the Disney movies. This has, trying to think of the best way to word it because that was not a good way of wording it. This one has a good mix of the Disney movies and a bunch of Mickey and a fair amount of Winnie the Pooh. I'm gonna put it at that. I didn't mean the way I worded it made it seem like none of the other books have Disney movies, which is like, what? Okay. Anyways, moving on. If you guys couldn't tell, I haven't filmed in like a week. Next page I did was Cinderella, and I did this page on New Year's Eve, and this was one of my pick a movie with a random generator spinner and color a page from that movie. Typically, I'm kind of doing that with the bigger books, but I figured since Cinderella page was in this book, I would just go ahead and color this. So I did the Cinderella page. I think she turned out really, really nice. If you guys don't know, if that's new information to you, I started this year a fun little activity for myself where I will randomly generate a Disney movie that is represented in any of my Disney books. So I've kind of compiled a list, and I have kind of an organization system with that. And I will pick a movie and watch the movie and color a page, and it's a good time. So I did this. And then I also did this cute Mickey Minnie page right here. Love how colorful this book is. And yeah, I just had a really good time coloring this page. The more I'm thinking about it, this heart seems kind of lopsided, but I don't know. So yeah, I did those pages out of Disney Tsum Tsum. Okay, so now we are getting into the bigger color by number books. Again, I have 15 pages to show you guys, so I'm really much on track to finish 100 pages out of this book. I'm almost doubled this month what I needed to get done to finish in December for 100 pages, but let's just get started. So first of all, we have Fantastic Creatures, and I finished this page, so I have a little fun fact story of the day that nobody asked for. This was picked by the movie generator, so Onward was the movie, and I decided to, from there, randomly pick which Onward page I was going to color. And out of all of them, this is the one that was picked, and this was the one and only whip I had going in these books. I don't love having whips in these books specifically. I started doing this page in, I'd want to say probably a year ago at this point. It probably was basically a year ago. And the page was so many like dark colors where I wasn't sure what to do, and I got overwhelmed, so I stopped coloring it. But the only thing I had done was the black on the page, so I hadn't really done anything else. So I picked it. The gods had spoken, so I colored it. And I think it turned out nice. It's the like, oh, I don't remember what his name is now. It was my first time seeing Onward. The like mom's husband who's like half horse, but it was a good movie. I had never seen Onward before. It made me cry. So yeah, that is Fantasy Creatures. And then I worked in Le Grand Classiques Tome 3, and I did this page. So again, another one of my random movie generated pages. So I did Pinocchio. I watched Pinocchio. I do believe I had seen Pinocchio before. I must have. It's been a very, very, very long time. And to be honest, I don't think I love Pinocchio that much as a movie. I can definitely respect for its time. It was absolutely incredible. But I didn't love the storyline, I don't think, as much as an adult. So, like, as much as an adult. So, I did this page here. And again, I have been really enjoying picking the movie randomly and the page randomly. So that's been super fun, but I just realized how like crazy his eyes are. But yeah, I did this page. I think it turned out really, really nice. It was a fun time regardless. Yeah, the storyline's just kind of weird in that movie, I feel like, but I don't know, to each their own, I guess. But yeah, that is Le Grand Classiques Tome 3. And then, of course, I did a couple pages in Tome 9. And let's see. First, I did this page of Stitch with what I thought was the underwear on its head. Apparently, it's a bathing suit top. My friend randomly picked this page, not randomly, she chose this page for me, and she's like, girl, that's definitely a bathing suit top. And I'm like, I swear to God, for the longest time, I thought it was underwear. I mean, he's just chilling in the laundry. Like, what else was I supposed to think? So, I think it turned out really, really nice. Again, just, these pages are so much fun. These books really are my favorite in my collection. I can say that with really good confidence that these are books that in the future, like, I would love to complete them, like all of them. Is that realistic? I don't know. It's all I've been really coloring lately, so like could be realistic for sure if it's all I'm coloring. But anyways, I did the stitch page, and then I also did this page right here of Mickey and Minnie on their rollerblades, which this was super bright, super colorful, a lot of fun to color. I think this was another page that I used my new Ohuhu markers on, I believe. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of how this one turned out. So those are the couple of pages I did in this book. Okay, so then I worked in Vitro, which is the stained glass, and I did 2 pages this month, and the first was a buddy color with my friend Megan, Disney Meg's Coloring here on YouTube. We decided to each pick a Bambi page. We decided to do a movie, so we chose Bambi, and I chose this picture here. I think I also low-key number generated this. I have all of the books, you guys. I'm indecisive basically, so I cannot just pick. So random number generating is a lot of fun for me because I honestly don't care what I'm coloring, but if it's from these books, like I'll do it. So I definitely just random number generated out of this book specifically. Like this is the book I wanted to do the page out of, but yeah. Thank you so much, Megan, for doing this buddy color with me. It was a ton of fun. And then I did this page yesterday of Anger from Inside Out, and I really love how this one turned out as well. This book is just tons of fun. I love the stained glass, like, coloring aspect of it. I find it really relaxing. So I really enjoyed doing this page right here. And I just love Inside Out. One of my favorite Pixar movies for sure. So yeah, that is stained glass. Okay, and then I did a page from Under the Ocean, and I did this page right here. This is insanely hard to hold up, and for some reason I'm under the impression this was actually a buddy color with Meg, and I didn't write that part down. Meg, this was totally a buddy color, wasn't it? I'm trying to figure out how we picked our pages for this one. I do so many buddy colors with Meg that it like is genuinely hard for me to remember how we chose pages. Sometimes I'm really good at remembering, sometimes I'm not. So Meg, I'm so sorry. I believe this was a buddy color with Meg. We did a bunch of buddy colors this month, so this isn't the only one you'll see, but really love how it turned out. This is my second page actually in Under the Ocean. Did I even mention that? It's Under the Ocean. And it's my second page I've done in here. I am so sorry, guys. I definitely just had to cut that off because someone knocked at my door, which was insanely weird, and I don't like answering the door because, to be honest, like I live alone, right? Like I'm not gonna do that. But like I looked out my like little peephole and I didn't see anybody there, so I have no idea what the heck just happened. That gave me like a mini heart attack, but I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying I need to color more in this book, which I do. I really need to color more in this book, so that's what I have to say about this. Okay, and then I have Le Grand Classiques Tome 1, and I did, where did it go? Oh my gosh, I cannot find it. I did this page right here. I actually did this page this morning, so this was very, very recent, the most recent page I have done, and this was actually one of the 4 pages in the book that basically, my book has a misprint in the solutions where 4 of the pages actually repeat thumbnails, but the pictures themselves are correct. So I just did this page right here of Cinderella and Prince Charming, and I think it turned out really, really cute. This was kind of a challenge to do without having any sort of like guide to go off of, but regardless, I think it turned out really nice considering. But I also was more careful with it for that reason, so I don't love when I can't use the answer key as a guideline, but there's literally only 4 pages like that, and I've already done one of them, so that's good. So yeah, that is Tome 1. Okay, and then I did a page out of Le Grand Classiques Tome 2. Like I said, I've done a lot of Disney this month, and I did this page of Tigger and Eeyore. Oh, so cute. I really love how this page turned out. This was definitely a buddy color with Meg. Basically, we just picked pages for each other. That's how this one went. But she chose this page for me, which I'm really glad about because I had not done a Winnie the Pooh page out of this book particularly yet. And I've been meaning to actually do this one, the one next to it, which is the one of Rabbit holding like a pumpkin and like a sign. Really cute. I wanted to do it in the fall time and never got to it. But yes, I did this page. So thank you, Meg, for picking this page for me. It was a ton of fun. I finally did my first page in Tome 7. It's been sitting on my shelf for a couple months because of how dark this volume is, but I finally sucked it up and I did a page, and I did this page right here of Mickey. This one wasn't really too bad. There were still a fair amount of like darkish colors, I feel like, on this page. It didn't necessarily need to be that way, but I did this page anyways. I think it turned out really nice. I'm not sure his skin is 100% accurate, but regardless, I think it turned out really, really nice. So I like wish there was more I could say about some of these pages, but I feel like I sound like a broken record considering I've like shown you guys like 10 pages I've done out of these books. But yeah, that is Tome 7. And then I did a page out of Trompe l'Oeil Tome 2, and I did this page right here. And this was another buddy color with Meg. This one we chose by random number generating a number 1 through 100. It was 22, if you guys could see 22. And so this is the page I decided to do of Cruella de Vil. I love Cruella. One of my favorite villains for sure. 101 Dalmatians is just a cute movie, so yeah, I did this page, really enjoyed it. It was super easy to do, very quick page. So yeah, that is Trompe l'Oeil Tome 2. I am so excited. I worked out of Love Stories, which is one of the newer books that I got this month, and I did do a page, you guys. Granted, it did not have as many colors as some of the other pages do, but I did the Donald Daisy page with it, which I think turned out really, really nice. This was like super detail heavy. I really enjoyed it. It was detail heavy. It had a lot of colors, but like I think the end result was worth the pain I went through to do it. No, I didn't really go through any pain, but I think it turned out really, really nice. This was a really fun one. I'm glad I did it. Yeah, it's just really fun. This was one of the pages I really wanted to do first, so very glad I got to it. It took me quite a bit of time though, but yeah, overall just had a really good time with that page. Okay, and then we have Optical Illusions Volume 1, and I did Tiana, which, okay, yes, some of these buddy colors, I'm not writing down any names. This was a buddy color with Meg as well. Meg's Art Atrium, hi. So we did a page where we would pick another character for the other person to do. So for me, she chose Tiana. I like to think this is in honor of Splash Mountain being rethemed to be Tiana's, Tiana's ride, basically. It's being rethemed to Tiana. And I'm so excited about it because that ride is racist currently, so I'm excited that it's not going to be any longer. Yeah, that's a whole nother rant, but I like to think this is why she chose Tiana for me. I completely had forgotten about that, and when she said it, it reminded me. But yeah, I really like how this page turned out, everything else aside, but really a big fan. This is another page I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm just a really big fan of like the background and how it's not typical of these books. It has like the circle and everything. Love how it turned out, so thank you, Meg. We are getting toward the end, you guys. We have 2 more Disney books. This is Optical Illusions, Heroes versus Villains, and I did this page right here. This was another page that I was really excited about, flipping through the answer key of this new book, and it turned out really, really nice. I really like it. At first I thought I saw a spot where I missed coloring it in, but I definitely didn't. We're good. Sometimes I do skip over certain parts on accident, and I don't mean to, so I'm glad I did not. But yeah, I did this page here. This was a really fun one. This book is so, so cute. If you guys are into the Optical Illusions books, I highly recommend that you pick the new one up. Okay, last but certainly not least, for Disney specifically, we have Pixar Volume 1, and I did the Good Dinosaur page. So I've also never seen The Good Dinosaur. I've heard it's kind of a crappy Pixar movie. I'm a little afraid to watch it whenever my generator ends up picking it, but I basically texted my family group chat, and I was like, hey, like, if anyone wants to name off a random Pixar or Disney movie for me, that'd be great. And my brother said The Good Dinosaur. So he thought I was gonna watch it. No, I'm not in the mood to watch it quite yet. I just wanted someone to pick a movie for me so I could pick a page to color. That's kind of what my life has turned into, asking other people to pick pages for me, and using random generators to pick them, but I really like how it turned out regardless. This was very fun, easy to do. I had a good time. So, thank you to my brother for picking out the movie, but that is Pixar. Okay, here is another 5-book to finish that I am on track to finish. This is Country Chivis by Alexandra Francis. I did 2. I did them back to back because I knew that if I only did 1 page, put it away, I would not pick it back up again this month. So I did The Girl Feeding the Chickens, which actually is the cover page. So I tried to pick similar colors. Obviously she went in with like shading and things like that, and I definitely didn't. But I'm a fan of how it turned out. I didn't use any glitter on this page, straight Ohuhu alcohol marker. And then I also did this page of the girl sitting in the basket of apples. I did use a little bit of glitter on this page, but literally like just on her collar, and it's really hard to see. I don't even know. Maybe you can tell. It's super hard to tell, but yeah, these are the 2 pages I did out of Country Chivis. And then I did do a couple pages out of Camelia Angelkova's newest coloring book, 50 Woodland Miniatures, and the first page I did, of course, is the nameplate page, my favorite page to do in any Camelia book. I feel like if January is any indicator of what February is going to be, it's going to be a very similar like Disney and Camelia heavy month, just because those are like my 2 all-time favorite artists slash like publishing companies are Camelia and Hachette. So this might be a very good indicator as to what is to come. But I did this page and I really cannot wait to color more in this book. So I did the nameplate page, and then I also did a buddy color again with Meg. Like I said, we did a fair amount of buddy colors this month. So we just did this page of the little mouse picking strawberries. I used a lot of white gel pen. I used some glitter gel pen. I'm not sure I love the color of the mouse that I chose, but like I like everything else about the page. I don't know. I tried to keep it a pretty like simple color palette, but I still think I went a little too much above and beyond that, so yeah, I did that page, and that was 50 Woodland Miniatures. And then another book I am behind on for my 5 books to finish is 50 Safari Miniatures. And you know, it was weird when I was flipping through this book to even find the first page I wanted to work on. Nothing was really calling out to me, and it kind of made me wonder if I should have picked a different miniature book to complete, because not all the pages in this book I'm as much in love with as I am like in the Farmers or Vacation or things like that. But I don't know, I did this page. Nothing really called out to me, if I'm being honest. This is the one that called out to me the most, and I'm not a huge fan of how it turned out. I don't know. It's alright. I don't know what's going to happen with this book. I could swap it out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I swap it out, then I got to change things in my bullet journal, and that's a pain in the butt, which is just dramatic, but here we are. But anyways, yeah, I just used my same supplies, Ohuhu brush markers, white gel pen, glitter gel pen, the huge on this page. But yes, that is it for my January finished pages video. I am so sorry. I feel like this was all over the place, especially with getting a random like knock on my door. I'm gonna open it and see if like maybe it was like the leasing office like leaving something like in my door. And I don't know why they would knock though. Like that just scares the shit out of me, truthfully. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will catch you guys in my next video.